Where are you now? Where would you like to be? Let Center Holidays help you get there. Whether you want to travel by bicycle, boat, bus, car, plane, ship, train, or walkabout, Center Holidays is a nationwide full-service travel service. Hi, I'm Lee, your travel guide and consultant for Center Holidays Burnaby. No matter how or where you wish to travel, I would like to make your trip as comfortable and memorable as possible. When it comes to travel, Western Canada is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Today's video is a mixture of photographs I have taken in Alberta and BC, just to give you an idea of the things and places you could visit in this little corner of the world. As the area around Vancouver, BC has a large Asian population, the area around Edmonton, Alberta has a large Ukrainian population. In 1974, to celebrate 100 years of Ukrainian settlement in the area, the RCMP helped the Vegreville and District Chamber of Commerce erect the world's largest Easter egg. The young lady standing beneath the egg gives you an idea of the size of this pasanka. A leap to the west along Highway 16 takes us to Jasper National Park and some grazing Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep. My car was covered with mud and road salt as the highway through the hills had been plowed and salted. When we stopped on the side of the road, we were instantly surrounded by sheep. Within minutes, my vehicle was spotlessly clean, tires included, from the ground to as high as the sheep could reach with their tongues. Leaving the highway, we entered the town of Jasper. Here we see engine 6015 from the Canadian National Railroad. I'm not sure if this fellow is looking for food or just wants to thank us for visiting the park. Northwest of Jasper, we see a truck in Fort St. John, BC, being loaded with wood chips for the pulp mill in Grand Prairie, Alberta. And way to the southeast, just north of Cranbrook, BC, an old shay at Fort Steele. Moving back north to the Okanagan Valley, we see a couple of tractors painted Tweety Pie purple. Perhaps they used to belong to Trimac. Northeast of the Caribou Valley, in an area called the India, we see a log cabin, a term used by truckers when they spill a load of logs, as in, I built a log cabin. This fellow looks like he tried to make a mobile home. The truck is still under the logs. Luckily, the driver jumped out in time. The next few pictures were taken on Vancouver Island. Speaking of homes, there is enough lumber on this truck to make an apartment building. These logs near Port McNeill will be dumped into the ocean and taken to a sawmill by tugboat. What you can't see in this picture is the top of the hill, which is only a few feet above the opening where the water is coming out. No one knows where the water comes from or where it goes, as it disappears into a hole below the picture. On the east coast of Vancouver Island, Telegraph Cove is a series of buildings built against the cliff, and the street is on pilings above the water, looking at the mainland from the east coast of Vancouver Island. Two loads of logs heading downhill from Victoria Lake to the log dump at Port Allen. The barge will tip sideways and the logs will slide off into the Neurotosis Inlet. This picture was taken along the road to Winter Harbor. Once a military airbase during World War II, the village of Winter Harbor, built on pilings over the waters of Quatsino Sound, is the true end of the road. Just a short hop to the Pacific Ocean. You have been watching an introduction to the beauties and wonders of Western Canada. If you would like to arrange for a tour of any of this area, drop me an email, lee@centerholidays.com.